Hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into this video for the solar season of Libra. Welcome in. If you are new, hello. It's good to have you here. I do have an intro video to let you know how to get the most out of these readings. It is not necessary, but it is a fun way for you to dive deeper with me and these readings if you want to check that out before you continue on in this reading. For those who are not new, hi, welcome back. It's so nice to have you guys here. So we are celebrating the solar shift of the sun into the astrological sign of Libra. So this will happen on September 22nd. This also coincides with the equinox, which is when the energies on that day when the sun moves is completely balanced. And that is the theme of the Libra archetype that we are spotlighting. We consider the sun the spotlight of our solar system. So as it spotlights the Libra energy, we're spotlighting this theme of balance and all of the other things that the Libra energy embodies. So you can see the guy here holding the scales. The scales are the sign or the symbol of the energy of Libra. And the Libra vibration deals with relationships, balance, beauty, harmony, and diplomacy. That's the energy that we are going to be sitting in for the entire solar phase, which goes from September 22nd until October 23rd. So while the sun's in Libra, we're going to be highlighting these qualities, celebrating these qualities, and allowing ourselves to learn a little bit more about how this energy plays a role in our own lives. So these readings are based on which planets, your moon, your sun, and or your ascending are in the sign of Libra. So if you have none of those energies in Libra, don't worry, there's another reading for you, which is called the background Libra energy, and I'll describe a little bit more about what all of these mean in your individual part of your reading. This introduction is for all of the videos, so don't worry if you're not at the right video yet. How to find what video to watch? Well, you're going to want to run your birth chart. If you need a quick way to run your birth chart, you can click on the link in the description, put in your birth data into that link, and just get all of your information. If you don't know your birth time, I have a tutorial video to show you how to find your birth time so that you can enter it into the birth chart generator. If you want to learn more about what it is that you're looking at, there's also a tutorial video I have for how to find your birth information on astro.com. You can go ahead and do that. What you're looking for is this little symbol here, the scales. It's the line on the bottom and then the kind of looks like scales on top. And you're looking for what planets are going to be in that sign. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I definitely recommend the tutorial video that I just referenced with astro.com. And you're going to watch every single video for every single planet that you have or your ascending sign in this symbol. Or if you don't have any of those, you'll watch the background. All right. If you have questions after watching the tutorial videos, please reach out. I'm happy to help you. I love teaching about this stuff and using the astrology cards to kind of play with the stars and learn more about our astrology as we get guidance from our support team. So if you want to support me, you can do so in many ways. I have a chakra meditation service on WhatsApp. The meditations are absolutely incredible. We focus on a different meditation each week, and you can get this service for only $14.40 a month. You can go to my website to sign up for this or other services with me, devotedandvulnerable.com/services. You can also share this, comment on it. Those are the two main ways. So if you want to support me, the last way is, of course, you can give me a financial contribution at paypal.me/devotedvulnerable. Link is also in the description. I am so excited to have this Libra energy to celebrate. Thank you, all of the solar Libras who are with us. celebrating and bringing your balance into this world, your beauty, your focus on relationships, your harmony, your diplomacy. It's so valuable to have your energy as part of this zodiac story. And we're all going to be finding out where we embody this energy and celebrating that. And also, as with every solar shift, I recommend you spy a little bit on the solar Libras in your life. That means anyone who has a birthday between this time frame. You're going to be looking at how they shine, especially how they embody these elements of the Libra archetype, so you can incorporate them into your own life for your own alignment. Yes, we have covered everything that we need to cover, and we are going to dive right in to the individual readings. I'll see you guys there. So this video is for you if Venus was in Libra when you were born. We're going to be getting a super attractor affirmation for you to say every day for this beautiful solar phase in Libra. And before we do that, we're going to talk a little bit more about what this means. What does Venus in Libra mean in your life? So, Venus, the planet, is always the what. The astrological sign it's in is always the how. So, the what of Venus is always love and money. And how you express, share, give, receive love and money is through the Libra energy. Your love life is infused with the energy of this Libra archetype. You value the Libra energy when it comes to love and money. Your money comes through your embodying this Libra archetype. As we said in the beginning, Libra energy is the scales. It likes to keep things balanced. You like balance when it comes to money. You actually might be someone who likes balancing a checkbook. And if you don't, maybe that's a practice you can start. You also really like to feel balance when it comes to your love life. You really like harmony in your relationships. You like to approach things with diplomacy, and beauty is very important to you. Might be someone who's superficial when it comes to your lover, your choice of lover. Like you might actually be someone who's like, if they're not attractive, I'm not into them. Some people are people who can just love a person regardless of what they look like. Some people really need that beautiful outer appearance to find attraction, right? And if you don't feel like any of this resonates, I invite you to explore this month how the Libra energy, how balance, how the scale, archetype, vibration, symbolism plays out in your love life and in your financial world. Okay? Let's find out what affirmation you have to support you in love and money this month from the Super Attractor deck. All right, if you haven't already called in your support team, I invite you to call them in. I invite you to take a few deep breaths if you haven't already done that. Just open your heart to receive whatever messages you need to receive right now. Thank you so much. Here's your card. This might be a double message. I'm laughing because we already got this message and I haven't done a lot of these readings yet. So if this is a double message for you, if you have, this was also moon signs. If your moon is also in Libra, spoiler, you got the same card. Okay. My ability to receive is measured by how often I practice good feeling thoughts. I love this. Okay. So another energy that I associate with the Venus planet is how you receive. Your reception of things is embodied in the Venus energy. So you receive love, you receive money, right? You can also give love and money. But this is specifically talking about how you receive, because Venus is also the feminine vibration, right? So the feminine vibration is a very receptive energy, archetype. And I'm talking about like on a magnet, right? The pole, the feminine pole, the negative pole on the magnet receives the penetrating masculine pole. Okay? Anyway, you want to receive in love and money this lunar phase, this solar phase. I keep calling it a lunar phase. This solar phase, which goes from September 22nd to October 23rd. You want to receive love and money that'll support you this solar phase, don't you? Yes, of course you do. I mean, maybe you don't. But your ability to receive in those areas of your life is exactly measured by how often you're feeling good feeling thoughts, how often you're thinking, practicing good feeling thoughts. What does this mean? Well, it means that you have to be diligent and check in with yourself and ask yourself every thought that you have. Try it right now after this video for 5 minutes. Check in. Every thought that you have, just observe. For a moment, just like close your eyes, just let your mind wander like it was a kid, just like, okay, just let your thoughts roll like you were watching a TV screen. Observe how each thought makes you feel. Try not to change them, just notice. Okay, we want to be observing how our thoughts are making us feel. Okay, 5 minutes, just observe how these thoughts are making you feel. Then spend another 5 minutes purposefully attempting to only think thoughts that feel good to you. What does this mean? Well, for me, I have a great example. You can check my YouTube channel, just search Good Feeling Thoughts. There's a few videos on it, this particular card and this subject. This might be very supportive for you to check into this month. But we're talking about good feeling thoughts. So for me, a thought that makes me feel really good to think about is one day I may meet a unicorn. It feels really good to think about meeting a unicorn. Oh, it's so magical. It's in the woods. It's shimmering. I'm so excited. Like, it feels so good. Okay? Now, an important thing about a good feeling thought is it doesn't have to be true, right? What are the chances of me meeting a magical unicorn in a forest? Probably not that great. But that's not the point. The point isn't how true it is. The point is how good it makes me feel. Because what we're putting out, we're receiving back multiplied. There's actually a law of feedback that is the only thing that holds our universe in an organized system, and the only reason that it's not chaos. Feedback is a very powerful scientific law that applies to our universe. What we put out, we receive multiplied. So your ability to receive is measured by how often you feel good feeling thoughts. Practice good feeling thoughts, because what you're putting out there is the measurement of what you're going to get back. Okay? So doesn't matter how true it is. What matters is how good it feels in your body, because more things that'll elicit that good feeling in your being are coming towards you the second you start to feel the good feeling thoughts. It might be very difficult to think good feeling thoughts for 5 minutes. I got this card in a reading when I first got this deck, and it hit me. It changed my perspective on life, y'all. It was so overwhelmingly like, oh my gosh, this is the piece of the puzzle that I've been missing. And I'm a fairly positive person. I think a lot of good things. I talk about a lot of good things. I'm very conscious about the things that I speak, but I wasn't as aware of what my mind was doing behind the scenes. How often I was thinking about things, conjuring up worst case scenarios, conjuring up thoughts that just didn't feel good for me to think. Oh, this might happen, or this might happen, or this might happen. There's value in being aware of, there's value in analyzing at some time, some points. But when we get into a habit of constantly doing it for everything because we feel if we don't analyze it, we're not going to feel safe, it can make us put out this vibration of, well, that doesn't feel good, and that doesn't feel good, and that doesn't feel good, and that doesn't feel good. So things that don't feel good keep coming at us, and that increases our not feeling safe. So we're trying to analyze everything, and what we don't realize is we're putting out more of, I don't feel good, I don't feel safe, I don't feel loved, I don't feel abundant, I don't feel rich. How good does it feel to think, I have $4 million. I have $4 million. How good does it feel to think that? I have the relationship of my dreams. I have the relationship of my dreams. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. How good does it feel to think these thoughts? And you may have some resistance to these thoughts, right? But pick thoughts that really feel good to you. You can think about your favorite pet. You can think about your favorite person. You can think about any sort of fantasy that makes you feel good. Okay, but check in with your thoughts. Be very diligent. Everything is on the table here. If you think it and it doesn't feel good, if you notice it, try to shift it. Okay? See how much your life changes this solar phase. The sun is spotlighting your love and money right now. So allow your love and money to be open to receive as much as you can by practicing good feeling thoughts this solar phase. And if this is also your moon alignment, like, whoa, you better be saying this every day over and over again, and you better be practicing it. Not that it's just whenever a card shows up twice, it's like big messages. Always big messages that come through here for you, but doubly big if that's also your alignment. Okay, I'm actually done now. I love you. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.